ocean's angry, man. Look at this. Hey guys, Palm Beach is Paul, your local realtor and guide to South Florida living, and we've got a hurricane coming. So I am up at Ocean Inlet Park here by the Boynton Beach Inlet, and as you can see, it's coming down pretty heavy and the winds are picking up. Now, we're on the east coast of Florida and we're not supposed to get much of the storm, but this is a pretty big storm. I think it's presently about 500 miles wide. It reaches out quite a bit, so we're getting some of those feeder bands, and we are going to get wind and rain for the next day and a half. But what I wanted to do was, I got the GoPro, and I'm going to let this pass. I'm right up by the beach, so I'm going to walk up and try to get some footage of the beach and the waves coming in and the wind. It looks pretty cool, but I need to wait for this rain. I had a wetsuit, like a foul weather suit, and I forgot to bring it. So I just did a live stream, and I just wasn't thinking. I did a live stream on one of my Tuesday tours. But once this lets down, I'll get out of the car. I'm going to get wet anyway, but we'll walk up here for the beach for a little bit and see it, because I'm sure the police are probably going to come close this park down, as they always do when the hurricanes come. But yeah, man, Ian's headed up to Florida. It's the first hurricane of the 2022 season. We've been lucky so far, but we knew it was a matter of time before one would pop up. And here it is, and it looks to be a pretty big storm. So we're hoping that it stays offshore and doesn't cause any damage to those folks on the west coast. And quite honestly, we're under a tornado watch over here, so even though we're clear across on the other side of Florida, we can get tornadoes from this storm. So it's not like we're completely out of the picture. So that's the current radar right now for all the way up until 3:15, and it's 1:30 right now when I'm videoing. So I'm here where that blue dot is, right there. That's blurry, sorry, but see Boynton Beach? And look at all the red that's coming through. That's some serious rain right there, man. Not the best weather. So there's a look at the hurricane right there, leaving Cuba. And if you see that blue dot, those are the feeder bands that are hitting Boynton Beach right now in South Florida. So we're definitely going to get some weather out of this, as you can see outside. And that was a pretty good storm that I just sat through. It's kind of calming down now a little bit. All right. Let's go. The lifeguard is actually here. He's still in his lifeguard stand. He's probably watching the people if they're crazy enough to be surfing, but all right, let's go across. The ocean's angry, man. Look at this. You gotta stay in here for a while, huh? Make sure no crazy surfers go out here. Yeah. Are you kidding? Wow. Yeah. I know y'all can't hear me too good because I'm not using a microphone and the wind's blowing, but I couldn't get the equipment wet. There's guys out there fishing. I saw a bunch of fishermen in foul weather gear. They weren't stupid like me, they just wore a t-shirt. They're all fishing over here. I mean, oceans, man. Mother Ocean's looking bad. And that sucks all the water out. That comes over there and pulls in from the edge coast and spits out. So, the lifeguard was just telling me they're watching for boaters. Apparently there's a guy in a jet ski and he left from Pompano Beach, which is south of us. He was trying to get to Bimini. Like literally on a jet ski going out to the ocean because the hurricane's coming off the west coast of Cuba. And he thought he could shoot out and get to Bimini. They haven't found him. Apparently he's missing. So we're definitely getting it. Wind's picking up strong right now. So we're definitely going to get a lot of rain and wind and a lot of tidal surge coming in. Turn around and look at this. But like I said, there's a lot of good dozen fishermen out here fishing right now. I've never thought about fishing before a storm, but maybe the fishing's really good. Oh man, that wind's picking up. Those flags whipping. All right, guys. Get down here by the ocean a little bit. Just for a minute. Most of the time it's paradise. Not the next couple days. But it is part of living in South Florida, so we're lucky. Like I said, most of it's on the west coast, but we will get strong winds. The feeder bands are definitely affecting Palm Beach County. That storm that I just sat through is a pretty good gust, and it'll be like tropical storm force winds and stuff, but I don't think it'll get to hurricane level, but let's see. That still cause damage if you have loose items laying around. So I drove back up to the beach where I was yesterday, and of course the police have it blocked off. They won't let you go in there because they don't want people to get down here into the beach in the storms, but it's a lot worse than it was yesterday. So I'm gonna put the camera out the window here, take a look at the beach and the waves now. So right now the storm is starting to affect the west coast, and you see it's just getting windy here. They expect that we'll get 40 to 60 mile an hour winds, probably starting around 2 o'clock. You can already see behind me, it's getting windier. So we're starting to get those bands coming in. And one of my customers who bought a house over in Naples, I just watched his video that he did on his channel, and it's definitely getting windier over there. They're gonna get hit hard, so hopefully they'll be safe. But we're gonna get 40 to 60 mile an hour gusts and possible tornadoes again. And that's the thing, like being on this side of Florida, doesn't mean you're safe. The storm's big, it's on the west coast, and there's been damage here in Palm Beach County from tornadoes, just from the feeder bands. So you don't even have to be in the hurricane's path. So, you know, you want to take these things seriously when they come at you, because you should be prepared whether you're here, the west coast, wherever. You just don't know, because the storm will create other storms within it, such as those tornadoes. But so what we're gonna do is just chill out. We'll see, like 40 to 60 mile an hour winds can cause damage. It's not hurricane damage, but it is tropical storm damage, and it will blow stuff around. So hopefully nothing will happen here. Saw a lot of tree branches down and all that stuff, but it's kind of cool to get out here right now, but later on it's going to get ugly. So with that, guys, I'm going to buckle down and you know, got some beer, got water, got snacks, and I'm going to try to get this video done and uploaded real quick for you, so you can see it actually today, and before we lose power, because we probably will. Even with those kind of winds, we'll lose power. So but I just want to make this video showing you guys a little bit about the hurricanes that will affect you when you live here in Florida, and hope everyone stays safe, and I'll talk to you real soon. Take care.